Hello everyone and welcome to What's Up with Richard. Today I'm going to do a little review on my 2018 Fuji Touring Bike. And I'm going to do that in a couple different steps. First, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the bike and the components. Secondly, I'm going to tell you about some of the changes that have occurred between 2018 and 2020. And then I'm going to show you some of the add-ons that I've done and give you an overall opinion of what I think of the 2018 Fuji Touring Bike. Let's start here right in the middle. Let's look at the frame. It's custom butted alloy chromoly frame. It's got rack and fender mounts, triple water bottle mounts, and it really comes in two different colors. The anthracite that I have shown here and a dark blue. As you can see, it has an Eloy 2 chromoly fork, FSA 1 1/8 sealed steerer, and it has braze-ons for bottle or rack mounts. The hubs front and rear are Shimano Dior. The rims are Vittoria DPM double wall construction with 36 stainless steel spokes in both the front and the rear. Mounted on the Vittoria double wall construction wheels are Vittoria Randonneur 700 by 32 tires. Let me take off the bag here, get a little better view of the handlebars. These are oval concept 313s, 3D forged, 60-61 alloy stem body, plus 7- degrees. It has a 31.8 millimeter clamp. It's got a 133 millimeter drop with a 4-degree sweep. Alright, the saddle is an Oval Concepts 344, and it also has a steel rail. It sits on a 27.2 millimeter diameter seat post. Moving over to the other side of the bike, the drive side, we're going to take a look at the bottom bracket, which is a Shimano BBSM52 sealed cartridge. The front derailleur is a Shimano Alivio, which is paired with a Shimano Dior 4836 26 tooth crank. The rear derailleur is a Shimano Dior 9-speed with a Shimano Alivio 1134 tooth cassette. It's all connected together with a KMC 9 chain with a missing link. And all this is controlled by microshift bar end 9-speed shifters. And the brakes that came with the bike are Shimano linear pull V-brakes. I've only been able to identify a couple of changes between the 2018 and the 2020 bicycle. The first change would be right here. They've gone away from the Dior crank to the Shimano Alivio 4836 26 tooth crank. And I'm not sure it has anything to do with the poor rolling resistance by the Vittoria Randonneur 700 by 32, but they've just increased the size to the 700 by 35C tire. Now, the pedals that originally came with this bike were what they called touring with cage and straps. And as you can see, I've changed those out. I'll talk about that in just a few minutes. As you can see, I've made some changes, some add-ons. I have the holder for my front bike bag. I put on a bar extender here where I have my Roam cell phone holder and a bell. I do have a place to put my little computer when I use it. This is an inexpensive little sunlight rack that I added. I don't carry much weight on it. I'm not sure I would ever carry a lot of weight on it, but it does the job. I've also changed out the pedals from the cage pedals that came with the bike to these Crank Brother Candy One clip-in pedals. Some egg beaters. I've also added on my Mini Morph bicycle pump from Toe Peak. I've replaced the rear reflector with this reflector light combination called the Grateful Red from Planet Bike. No kickstand. What I've been using is this thing right here. It's a click stand. It really does a nice job of holding up the bicycle. And I can use it on my touring bike. I can also use it on my road bike. And that little strap right there is the holder for my click stand. And I use a strap from one of those toe clips to keep the bicycle tire from flopping around. So what do I think of the 2018 Fuji Touring Bike? For the money I paid for it, I think it's been a pretty great value. Yeah, it has had some problems. For example, at about 800 miles, the bottom bracket seized up on me. Apparently, it came loose, which I knew was a problem. Bicycle Touring Pro had one of these bicycles years ago, and he had to tighten it up quite often. Took it to the bike shop because I didn't have the tools to fix it. Got it back the next day, and 1,200 miles plus later, works just fine. The back rack here is, considering how little I've actually used it with panniers, starting to show some wear, especially on this side here. Yeah, that's paint chipped off all the way to the metal, and the metal is wearing. But still in good enough shape, I'm going to be able to use it for a long time. And as always, thanks for watching What's Up with Richard.